Hi. Um, Today the Lord has put in my heart the the basic matter or the newly Christian trend of saying and of labeling, putting tags on life and saying that life is a waiting season. And mostly these waiting seasons that I keep on hearing about, it's all based on a husband. That much that many people are missing out what God has for them and the assignments that God has put in their hearts and in their hands because they're so focused in these waiting seasons of a husband. So the Lord had to correct me because I felt like I was being left out in these waiting seasons. And God told me that life is not a waiting season. It's not. He puts us in different seasons in order to prune us, in order for us to produce fruit, for us to be educated by the will of God, for us to seek the kingdom of God, and the rest of the things shall follow. It doesn't matter how long or how short you have been being single, but what God has been wanting us to do is to focus on him. He wants us to be at his feet, proclaiming, praising, and praying to him, proclaiming his word, praising him and praying to him. He wants that from us. Because nowadays people are missing out on what the Lord wants them to do. That's why they feel very stuck in life. Some they don't even know what the Lord has for them because they're so focused in these waiting seasons. Ruth was noticed by Boaz. She didn't advertise herself. The best love story that everyone loves, Ruth and Boaz. Ruth was noticed by Boaz. She was working in the fields. She was busy working and taking care of Naomi. Rachel, is it Rachel or Rebecca? It is Rebecca. Was fetching water from the well. So from the well, yes. She was not advertising that she's single. And now men, boys are flooding your DMs just because you're advertising yourself as a woman of God that is single and you're just so tired of waiting because you've been in this waiting season for too long. You should be praying about a husband, but also seeking the will of God. Right now, your life is stuck because you're stuck in the idea of waiting for a husband. So much that you're missing out what the Lord wants you to do. So it's very important for us as we are single that we seek the Lord and the man of God will come along the way later or sooner. Only God knows. It will be a surprise. You don't have to know the full plan. It's not wrong to desire for a husband. Yes, as you are in different seasons, God is preparing you for a husband and for you to be a mother or a father. Yes, whatever season that He has put you in, He is already preparing you for that. You don't have to label it. You don't have to label it. Just trust God and do what He says you must do. Aren't you worried that are you contributing towards the kingdom of God? Aren't you worried about that? Maybe let's just say God comes back like right now and he will ask you, I gave you all the talents. What did you do with them? And you were like, oh Lord, I was just waiting for a husband first. And God says, no, I gave you the talents. I gave you the time. Now, I'm not saying I'm better. No, I'm not. But it's very important for us to focus on God, and He will give us the rest of the things that we need. And maybe right now you don't need a husband because you yourself don't know how to love yourself. And God says that we must love ourselves as we must love our enemies as we love ourselves. So how can He trust you with His Son when you don't even know how to love yourself? How can He trust you to be a mother or a father when you don't even love Christ? So you have to search the love of God. We have to search the love of God. God right now needs you to heal before He gives you a husband or a wife and kids. And no, all our love stories are not the same. They're not. They're not. Some people do get their wives or husband in those seasons, those low winter seasons, the seasons that they do not even expect to get a husband or wife. So, yes, with that being said, those who have ears will listen. Seek the kingdom of God. Pray about this. Please bring it to God. Ask Him what is He saying about this. With that being said,